So now we can start number 2 drill. Again, group work. Do you have the paper of this drill 2? So now you have another project, system development project. But please don't worry. Just process-wise, you have requirements, collection, design, development, test, and release. That's it. You don't have to worry about the technical terminology so much. So the drill 2, you as a project manager, and the project has been started, and you get some progress reports from team members. And today is September 15. Sometimes it's a national Japanese holiday, but please forget it. 15 September. So you check report descriptions individually first, then have a group discussion. We already discussed very value reports. I finished almost done. I believe it was done, something like that. And you can come up with some questions to confirm what this means as a project manager. So there are teams, 2 teams. So your task is list up any concerns or questions from PM point of view. The organization chart looks like this. You are here. And then you have 2 teams, application development team, leader Suzuki, operation and transition or migration team, leader Takahashi. And there are some other folks, members under each leader. Basically, you have 2 teams. This looks very busy, and even not to be familiar with some of the terminology, but basically look at the bold characters, develop basic design, specification, screen or ledger sheet design, and be prepared for actual operation. And today is 15 of September. So basically, after starting a project, 2 weeks have passed. And as of end of first week of September, the report said the progress was 56, 100. Next page, migration design, 100. And there are some rules for progress report. Each team has to submit the report every Monday morning, 8 a.m. and apply progress standards as follows. When you know work volume, you can apply progress rate. Do you remember progress rate? Or I can come back after this. If you don't know the overall volume of a task, you can apply fixed rate. Like if you start a task, 30% fixed. So you, as a project manager, you get the reports and you have to review and validate and you can clarify your questions and asking points. So to validate progress report, let me share with you a few slides. This blue line is the original plan based on your WBS and with the schedule development. If everything is on track, your progress report will have to move like this. But sometimes you find a gap. Progress is below the original planning. So the gap here, we call gap the difference between actual and original plan. That's gap. If we continue this gap, leave it gap, you cannot complete your project on time. Look, if you extend time to be this level, it requires double time. Like this. This level is 100% complete. So what will happen if you take double to execute the project? You have to spend more. So whenever you find some gap, delay of task, you need to introduce corrective actions to accelerate. You may help the task, you may add resource. Sometimes you find ahead of a schedule, but you have to be careful. A person in charge may skip some work or quality check, so that's why he or she can make it quicker. So you can repeat, fill the gap, check the gap, fill the gap, so that you can stay on track. Otherwise, the line will be blue. So how to find a problem, a gap? You need a quantitative analysis or quantitative-based reports. Not only almost done, instead of that, you need a 70% done, like that, using numbers. For quality check, you can look into the testing reports, how much testing was done, how many bugs or defects are found in the first cycle test and second and third. And problems, issue list. This is a healthy parameters of a project. Every week, if number of problems would grow and resolution speed is lower than increasing, you can guess what will happen. That means many problems on your project path. Then after, this will happen. So, for example, you can count how many new problems are entered and how many were fixed, resolved. If the pace is the same, okay, but the speed of increasing problem is bigger than you can fix. And if it takes 2 months, the gap will be much more. So you can predict the healthy of the project. So usually report will go up from individual level, team level, project manager level, and sponsor or owner level. and you are here. So coming back to Dril2, I mentioned the rules every Monday morning. Progress standards using progress rate or fixed rate, and you can review Monday afternoon. And the situation is like this. For second week, Takahashi-san, operation team leader, did not submit the weekly report. And the situation, the second paragraph, you called him but not available. But instead of Takahashi-san, Kudo, Murakami answered what happened in the team. And he said Kudo helped other tasks. So original task by Kudo has not been progressed. So some problems has happened. So you have a time to read through this letter. And this is a progress report from application team, not operation, application. So week 2, 15 September, progress rate 100, 100, 100, 100. And you can look at some comments here. It says, honestly speaking, I don't know how to assess, blah, blah, blah. And item 22, the progress rate is 33%, means 8 screens progressed versus 24 screens. So ledger seats 58%. So summary about progress. Second week, application team 100%. But here seems some delay. Operation design 50%. But they said some problem is happening in the team. And the migration, our progress is 0 versus 50%. So now, your assignment as a team, list up concerns or questions you like to ask to the team. You can pick up some doubtful information, or you can ask more information to make sure what this number means. Okay? So you have for individual read through, you have 5 minutes, and for group discussion, 30 minutes. Okay, I will put the timetable here. So please start individual reading first, then have a group discussion. Please assign another facilitator this time. So please rotate. Okay, one additional information. Again, you can put your information onto this blank sheet. But this time, you can put the questions or concerns like this. For upper side, application team, questions for application team. For bottom side, question, concerns for operation team, like this. So you can directly write questions or concerns onto this sheet.